Alrighty. Lots of fun stuff to do today. Lots of fun stuff to do today. First time we get to try out the 4x Ruby Sapphire Shiny hunting with one controller. We got our Gen 2 Shiny Dunsparce in the works. So basically, the goal is to get a Shiny Dunsparce in Pokemon Silver, and then we would transfer it to Pokemon Bank. Well, Poke Transporter, then Pokemon Bank, then Pokemon Home, then Pokemon Violet, just to find out if it's a 3-segment form. Of course, I'll be making a video whenever this project actually finishes, but that's pretty much the long story short. So, that's pretty much it. All right, that's good. That's good. Come on, Rayquaza. All right, tell everybody we're live streaming. Great. Yeah, so much to do today. So we'll see how it goes. I think it'll go pretty smoothly for the most part. So we will just see how it all goes. So I've literally been just setting this up for the past like hour and a half. So I had to make sure everything was all good to go on every single screen. So it's been a busy day. I want to actually have fun. I haven't really like done anything. All right, that's good. All right, cool. All right, cool stuff, man. So obviously we got the eggs right here, but obviously the main focus is the Gen 2 stuff. So, because, you know, there's 4 screens and there's like 8 Pokemon that can like potentially be shiny. So technically we're 9 times shiny hunting in all reality, which is kind of cool. All right, what a day. How does this look on my phone? Not too bad. That's cool. I like it. Yeah, because taking eggs, well, taking the amount of time it takes to hatch the eggs in Gen 2 is actually like insane. So I was like, we're just gonna do this. So I think the music's okay. Let me double check. Let's do... There you go. It's a little better. You're going for Scatterbug and Pokemon X? Nice. That's a good one. Alright, cool. It's gonna take forever. Hatch these eggs. Alright, Trico's to the left. Alright, cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sick. That's so awesome. This is so sick. This is how you do efficient shiny hunting. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so cool. Because I really don't have to pay attention much to the Pokemon Silver. Like, you're pretty much just going up and down until, you know, it's like, hey, the egg's hatching, which will probably take me, like, I don't even know how long it's going to take to hatch an egg, honestly. I haven't done that part yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would assume it's going to take like 10 minutes per egg. But I have like 4 of them in the party, so we'll see. So. You're at the beginning of the video game? Gotcha. Sing it to Loon Forest, eh? There's a lot of good Pokemon there that could be shiny. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 64 eggs ready to go. Actually, I should show that off real fast. I have so many eggs. Just to show people how insane I am. Okay, go to the... Hang on. Gen 2. So let's hang on. Eat that for a second. Go here. Okay. So to show everybody how insane I am, this is how dedicated we are at the very beginning of things. So obviously, oops, hang on. So we have the 4 Dunsparce eggs in the party. Right. And then if you go to my computer, I already have 1, 2, 3 boxes full. So I have 64 eggs already collected, which honestly takes a lifetime. It's horrible. It takes so long to do this. So a lot of this Dunsparce, like collecting of eggs, is going to happen off stream, just because it takes forever. But yeah. So I have no idea how many of them are shiny eggs. No idea, but it's started, so yeah. Okay, put back to there. Can you breed with Fire Red, Ditto, and Sapphire to get shiny eggs? I could, but I purposely want it to be from Gen 2. There's a different way I want to get Dunsparce in Gen 3, but like, I can't do that yet, so. Plus, shiny breeding is way different from Gen 2 to Gen 3, so. Because we have like the shiny Ditto setup to make things as simple as they can be, even though it still takes forever to hatch like a single egg. Oh, you did? Oh, sick. That's awesome that you got your money back. That's great. Okay. I already got the new capture card. Everything's all working. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire Red Ditto breeding? No, that stuff doesn't work now. Because like in Gen 2, like having shiny parents like make shiny breeding faster. In Gen 3, it's different. So basically Gen 3 is like full odds eggs, like no matter which video game you play. Gen 4 is when they introduced Masuda method, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. What up, Pink? Oh, the box one didn't work well. I mean, sometimes. I mean, a lot of stuff these days, like, they tend not to work. Or just that they don't last as long. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. A Sapphire routes to breed Emerald, or else to get shiny eggs. I'm not doing that, no. I have plenty of shiny routes. All right, make it smaller. I honestly would rather do random encounters for routes than to hatch eggs, because I have like the perfect setup to do that. So that's what I'm gonna try to do once we're actually doing like random encounters. That's not gonna. I have no idea when that's gonna happen. So once I get my tree code, then it's a possibility. So that's like really good. But we got to find the Trico first. So you're feeling under odds. For the Dunsparce, I'm not too worried about. The Trico is more the one I want to like find faster. We're actually like pretty close to odds actually. And I've only seen one Poochyena, which is like super surprising. Yeah, they just got super unlucky with that capture card. Yeah, they've been telling me about it for like a couple times they've been here. So I'm just glad you got it all sorted. So that's just a nightmare. That stuff's it's not cheap, you know. All right, 20,000 for our gold, soul, silver. No way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those resets are pretty quick, even on one system. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's super unlucky. 20,000. That's wild. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Probably an egg for me, yeah. Let's see. Yep. Dude, I can't tell you how awesome this is right now. So it's a very fun setup. Very cool. Nope. Nope. Doot 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 doot. Oops. Actually, there's one thing I forgot to do. Yeah, there you go. It's the last thing I forgot to do. Okay. I knew there was something I forgot. Alright, cool. Four. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, how's it look on my phone? Do, 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 do. Can you get rid of the chat? I thought you could, right? Yeah, live chat. Yep, that's cool. You're at 1667 now? That's not bad. Oh, that's so... I'm so glad it works. So does, like, does everything look like the aspect ratios and stuff are working properly and all that stuff, too? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's exactly what it's supposed to be doing? That's so wild. See, I knew the capture card was just a faulty thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is my 4-time setup, like I was telling you the other day. Like, I literally have 4 game cubes going right now, and I don't have that problem. You know what I mean? So I was like, there's gotta be... Something's gotta be up, you know? Which you can live with. You can just switch it down to OBS. Yeah, that's like I was telling you, yeah. Yeah, you can fix the... You can make it look... So, like, all of my GameCube screens, it basically looks like a 4x3, which is really cool. But, like, my monitor has it stretched. Like, it looks like a 16:9 on my monitor, but in OBS, it's 4x3, which is really cool. So I have the Wavebird set up. So I have a Wavebird receiver in each GameCube. So I just have like 4 different receivers and 1 controller. Using old tech to do cool stuff. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I talk about it in my GameCube setup video I did. Like all that info's there if you ever want to learn about it or just like see it like at like a proper demonstration. Two, three, four. Well, you're going to be streaming a lot more now that your capture card works. Are we close on any of them? I don't think so. Somewhat. It's been pretty busy. One, two, three, four. Overall, I'd say it's been okay, but for like the last like 2 hours, it's been like just getting things ready for stream today, and like now it's all set up, which is great. So the next time we stream like this particular setup, it won't take a million years to get it all ready to go. So. How's everybody else's day going? No. So I actually have a physical, what's it called? I have a physical disc for the Game Boy player. So basically, so in my GameCube video, I talk about it. I even show it, but all you need is one official Game Boy player disc. And then once you boot up one of the systems, you take the disc out and you put it into a different GameCube. Because you don't need to have the disc in the entire time, because all the disc does is it boots into the software. So that's all you need it for, is just to boot up the software for the Game Boy. That's like literally it. So. Yeah, this whole setup took me like 2 years to get everything. So yeah, it wasn't really like cheap. I also had help from, obviously the homies at Retro Island Gaming. They helped out a lot with like getting certain pieces in like great quality, because this stuff's expensive, but also like you don't want to buy stuff that's in like terrible condition. So some of the stuff that I got for my setup, like one of the GameCubes is from Retro. So like my Platinum GameCube is from them. So what's up, Adam? So if you're looking for like legit, good quality stuff that's been tested and make sure it works and stuff, Retro Island Gaming, they got you covered. Yeah, 100% well worth it. Absolutely. Which is cool about my setup is like part of it was from my grandma, because my grandparents were like huge gamers. So my grandma still had this stuff, even like after all these years. So she was like, here's a GameCube and like a Wavebird and stuff. It was insane. So it's kind of like a family like heirloom. It's like part of my setup in a way. I don't think, I don't think my grandma was, it's funny because I talk about this from time to time, but I don't think they really like expected me to like do all this. Having 4 GameCubes and stuff. So it's a funny way of like them supporting me, like doing content stuff without really like, I mean, they were just like, my grandma was just like, here, like, I'm not playing this stuff anymore. She's mainly playing like stuff on her tablet and whatnot. What up, Forever? Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's really cool because it's like a real personal story. Like I wouldn't have this setup without my grandma's help and just obviously supportive grandparents throughout my entire life, right? So no, she plays a lot of Angry Birds actually. She does like Words with Friends with my aunt, but she mainly does a lot of Angry Birds. Like last time I saw her, she was playing Angry Birds. Because she used to play a lot of like Mario games and stuff for console and for like DS, but like nowadays she just plays like Angry Birds and like Words of Friends. No. No, I do not live with my grandparents now. Although her basement's pretty cool though. It's literally like it's just filled with like video games and like a bunch of retro stuff and just all kinds of cool plushies and stuff. So Still nothing. One, two, three, four. Like I was telling everybody, like hatching these Dunsparce eggs take forever. Gen 2 is not the generation for Pokemon breeding. You have to really like it to make it worthwhile. Because it's slow. Like if you compare this to modern day Pokemon, like it's, yeah, not even close to being like good. Like the amount of eggs you can hatch by the time I even hatch one egg in this video game is like insane. Up, there we go. Up. We got one. Hold up. We got one. It's the first one. Boo. It's not shiny. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Sweet. Well, we got one, so. One, two, three, four. What's going on, Shiny? What's happening? So even with the no disc in the system, you can reset the Game Boy without having to insert the player disc? Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's like, so once you boot up the initial software, like it basically keeps working and until you, like, the only way to mess with it is to physically turn off the GameCube. So you basically just have to like set up everything 4 different times, right? Because it's 4 different systems, and then, I mean, like, it's good to go. So it's really cool. Yeah, so like I said, literally watch the GameCube video whenever you got time. It tells you everything you need to know. Like it'll show every part of the setup, how it works, why I use it, all that stuff. So. Alright, cool. So we have another egg. What's going on, Joe? So so the odds for the shinies and the Ruby Sapphire is 1 out of 8,192, and then Dunsparce is 1 out of 64. But getting Dunsparce eggs and hatching them takes a million years, so shiny ads are good, but the amount of time it takes to get eggs and hatch them is not good. No, it's a shiny Ditto. So it's like the best way you can like do stuff in Gen 2. Doing full odds eggs when I'm trying to get a 3-segment to Dunsparce with a Game Boy mark would be a nightmare. Like I don't think I would ever finish that in my lifetime. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. From my understanding, with Pokemon Emerald, like random encounters are fine. It's just soft resets are weird, I think. I don't have a Pokemon Emerald, so I've never done shiny hunting on it, but everything I've learned about it just sounds like a nightmare, so. Because it's like coded wrong, so like, yeah, I don't know. That's why I just play Ruby and Sapphire. As long as your Ruby Sapphire has working batteries and stuff, like everything will be fine. Cool. Okay, go back to Dunsparce. Actually, this setup actually works out really nice. Number 3. Nope. Doo-doo-doo. What we got here? They hatch soon. Alright, cool. It's only odd if you have either a dead battery or you're trying to go for a specific frame. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Software settings to do with the random encounters. Yeah. It's only like a Gen 3 problem. Well, like it's only Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald have that problem because Fire and Leaf Green doesn't have a battery. So like that whole battery issue is not a thing. It's like not a problem. It's funny. It's just funny. It's a very, very much just like a Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Adventure, how you doing? Plus, like, Pokemon Emerald's, like, so expensive now, so I'd rather just not purchase it. Oh, there we go, we got one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the only reason why I'd get an Emerald in, like, Japanese is for, like, the Mew event you can do. That's about it. Alright, cool. Dunsparce and Gen 2. It's fun to switch between the music, too. It's fun. Nope. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. It's not hundreds of dollars, but it's like depending on like what like the condition of it, it can be kind of where it can be kind of like I don't know, anywhere from like 50 to 100 bucks. So it's definitely a lot cheaper for sure. It's just, you know, it's just not like 20 bucks, you know what I mean? Like Ruby and Sapphire typically with like a fresh battery can go from anywhere from like 25 to 40 bucks. Which is like not bad at all. Alright, well, let's keep going, I guess. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. And plus, obviously, I do lots of shiny hunting, so like, I want to make sure the battery's working. So like, I would purposely want a working battery one, right? So Gen 3 games at a lower price since I don't understand the value. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. But I feel like a lot of people nowadays know the value of them. Like, it's like Pokemon is such a high ticket item with video games and trading cards. Like, there's so much money to be made with like the Pokemon brand, so it's kind of hard to do that these days, I'd say. What's up, Lindsay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's always an exception, but I'd say more or less people like know the value of like a Pokemon video game, right? What's going on, Baked? What's happening? Do-do-do, do-do-do. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so awesome. Hopefully we get a Dunsparce today. That'd be cool. I at least like to get one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the idea, right? But you know, it may not happen, honestly. So we'll see. The fun part, though, is regardless if I don't get a shiny or not, I'm going to transfer up all of the Dunsparce I hatch to get like a regular 3-segment form to Dunsparce. So, because I think that stuff's really cool. So basically, when you transfer any Pokemon from like Gen 2 to like Gen like 7, 8, 9, they have a Game Boy mark in the summary. So it just makes it like a really unique like Dunsparce. And or Dunsparce. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Still haven't finished the first gym. That's wild. I have like 100 something hours, and I'm like, I haven't even gotten the second gym badge in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so can totally relate to that. 2, 3, 4. Like my Heart Gold, Soul Silver project, like I know one of the copies has like 100 hours on it. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting so close to odds. Can you only transfer from Virtual Console Crystal to Gen 7? So yeah, because Virtual Console stuff didn't happen until Gen 7. So like the Game Boy Mark Pokemon can only like be acquired in Gen 7, 8, and 9. So like you can't transfer like Dunsparce from Gen 2 to Gen 6. It won't work. Unfortunately. So like Sun Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon work. And it could be any Pokemon game because I'm playing on Pokemon Silver, so it could be like Silver, Gold, Crystal, Red, Blue, Yellow. So it doesn't matter which video game, as long as you have Poke Transporter, Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Home, like you're good. Which is kind of like not super difficult to have these days, but like it's, you know, like you already have to have those things ready to like do all the transferring. Yeah, for Celebi, yeah, that stuff's fine. Yeah, because I'm gonna be working on my shiny Celebi in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I like still don't have it. So, because there's gonna be days where I just do nothing but hatching Dunsparce eggs and doing resets for Celebi. So, I just didn't want to do that today. So, shiny Trico's so good. I know. I have the other two. I just need the last one. Super unlucky with my Trico compared to the other two, but what can you do? Yeah, that was one thing I messed up on. I only bought Pokemon Crystal on one of my 3DS capture cards, so that was like stupid. Which is weird because I love Pokemon Crystal the most, right? So I definitely like messed up there, but and when like the eShop was like shutting down, I didn't have the money to buy. Like I didn't have all the extra, because there was so much stuff to buy, and I was like, dude, I don't have enough money to just like drop a bunch of money on Pokemon. It was like the worst timing. Is like I just paid all my bills, and it's like, hey, by the way, the eShop's closing, and I'm like, dude, what? It still makes me mad. It says like the 3DS could easily still have a eShop like today. It's just gone. It's weird. I really hope they bring these games to the Switch, because like the whole Game Boy Mark thing is really cool. So it'd be nice if they like eventually brought them to Switch. Hopefully. Nope. Because it'd just be weird to, like, not continue what they've already established, you know? Would be weird. Alright, Gen 2. Alright, number 5. Ooh. Favorite Deoxys form? I don't know. Maybe the speed form? That was like the first one I could think of. So are they all the same in terms of like moves? I think so. They should be. Yeah, cool. Cool. Alright, deposit. Oh, whoops. Wrong box. Alright, box 4. Cool. So that took about half an hour to do 5 eggs. That's miserable. Alright, so go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll grab a new egg. Alright, cool. Yeah, man, I just don't think Nintendo realizes like how much like easy money they would make if they just, you know, had old Pokemon on the Switch. Because they really wouldn't have to do any marketing for it. Like the entire Pokemon community would probably do the marketing for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's one thing to have like Gen 1 and 2, but like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald like on the Switch alone would be massive. On top of like Fire Red, Leaf Green, like that would be wild. Like people would be super pumped. I know I may like capture card stuff's like I don't know how it's doing that. It's weird. Like the screen color changes oh so slightly. Is it because I'm in a different area? Yeah. That's weird. Anyways. I like to mystery gift events. Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, imagine getting, like, a legit shiny Deoxys and, like, Fire Red, you know? Like, how cool would that be? Yeah, dude, this is so cool. I'm so glad I'm doing it this way, because, like, catching the Dunsparce eggs takes forever, so... Might as well just, you know, do more shiny hunting all at once. 1, 2, 3, 4... Surprisingly, no Poochyena today. But if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. You want to see more full out stuff this month? Smash the like button. I mean, the same thing goes for like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like, they really didn't have to make Shaman and Darkrai like timed events. Like, those should have been permanent. But whatever. They could easily change it. They could just like have like something like a free update or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause like it's like, why are you gonna like make it so that like you can get a shiny Manaphy now, but for whatever reason people can't just get shiny Shaman and Darkrai that didn't play it like years ago? Like, it's just weird. Like no one, I don't think anyone was expecting like shiny Manaphy to be able to be like a thing by completing the Sinnoh Pokedex. But it's like, well, if you're gonna do that, might as well bring the other two, right? Like, because you can get as many Arceus as you want as long as you do everything that's required. Yeah. Right. They could do that. A little bit of cross promotion. You know, if you complete the quest on like Legends Arceus, then you unlock the shiny area or like the location in Brilliant Diamond. Like, that'd be cool. Kind of the same thing you do with Arceus, right? If only. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I missed out on Darkrai. I like thought I claimed the item. Nope. I have Shaman on a bunch of different accounts, but I, for whatever reason, didn't get it for Darkrai. I thought I did, but like, it is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I was shiny hunting Shaman at the time, and I didn't want to like leave the area or whatever. I don't know. It's just real dumb. Should have just done it. Dude, I know. I had so many other shiny projects at the time too, though. Like, I wasn't really like doing, like, I was doing, I can't remember what I was exactly. I think I was playing too much Legends Arceus at the time as well. So I really wasn't worried about a shiny Darkrai. At the same time, I can imagine a bunch going on. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, that's my ADHD. That's the problem. But also, life like around that time was pretty wild. Like, in retrospect, so I wasn't, you know, wasn't really thinking about like strategies for shiny hunting. I only focus on so many things at once. Nope. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. Yeah, because I really want to get that, like, because I can get like a couple like extra like shiny Shaman, but I can't get Darkrai. It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get shiny Darkrai for like my shiny living decks. I think I had one from like an event that they did at one point. I think there was like an event where they just gave out a shiny Darkrai at one point, I think. I'd have to like look at my stuff. I don't know. I still haven't done the full inventory of like all 1,000 Pokemon. Like, what shiny Pokemon do I have? I still haven't done that, so. I have to check like so many video games and like cross-check like what shiny I have and what I don't. Because there may be like a bunch of shiny Pokemon that I have on one copy, but now the other copy has like duplicates or some stuff that I'm missing. Like, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I could do that for Diamond Pro Platinum. Realistically, I probably may have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it, to be honest. So we'll see. I have enough cool stuff to work on, so pretty happy about it. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got some old stuff to work on today. Yeah, that Latias was insane. It took you so long to finish that one. Yeah, we found a shiny Poochyena like super early on at 876 encounters, but that's been the only one. So we haven't seen another one since. And then when I got Mudkip and Torchic, we never found Poochyena. So we've only seen it during the Trico quest. 500 plus hours. It's so insane. We're getting so close to shiny odds. Kinda. I mean, I've had golden Poochyenas before on my, like, when I did, like, my shiny Mudkip the first time. But I kind of had to stop my original Sapphire shiny playthrough because the battery went dry in that copy, and it technically wasn't my copy to begin with, so that's why I have 4 different copies of Ruby Sapphire in Japanese. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still have the save file, so whenever I get like an English copy of Sapphire, I can just like do that. So it's just cool. But it's not really on my like purchasing list at the moment. Trying to save as much as possible. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like plenty of things to work with right now, so I just need to actually find stuff and complete projects, so. That's like half the battle, is like actually finding the stuff and like finishing, you know? Nah, you can't. I mean, maybe. I've never tried it, but I never think it would work, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Could definitely try one day just to see if it works, but. The main thing, though, is I'd rather, like, just not even bother with it, because, like, that shiny, like, playthrough is kind of just, like, on hold, right? So I'd rather just wait, you know, until I get, like, a English Sapphire. It's got, like, a working battery and all that stuff, so. Oh, did you shiny? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do, like, the shiny cast form stuff. I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could, but I don't know if I will. No idea. So many Pokemon. Gotcha. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, I don't have like the boxes and stuff for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I got like 3 copies and I have 3 different Pokewalkers, so it's good enough for me. I used to have the original box and stuff, but I like sold that stuff back in the day. I wasn't like super into shiny hunting and Pokemon at the time, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have never done it, but like I don't know. Do, 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 do. Mm-mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Dude, we're still like, we still haven't hatched a single Dunsparce egg. Like I said, man, this takes forever. Where are we at? Close? There we go, it's close. Dude, we're close to shiny odds, man. It's gonna happen. Bam, 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 bam. 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah. Do 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 do. 2, 3, 4. Bow, 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 bow. Yo, Gerudo. With that membership. Do 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 do. No. We got a first egg too. Okay, cool. Also, Guru, thanks for the Twitch sub as well. Thank you. Alright, cool. Oops, wrong one. So many different scenes. Alright, cool. Dunsparce number 6. Still have not seen a shiny. Nope. It's gonna be really obnoxious though when it is shiny though, because you can tell by like how pink it is. Boo. Okay. Yeah, dude, that really takes about 15, 20 minutes to hatch 5 eggs. Or it's kind of insane. Bam, 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 bam. Do 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 do. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, just lucky number 7. Nope. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have worldwide shipping to like 70, 80 countries. What country do you live in? I could just look it up for you. Norway. You got it. Yeah, Flamebite doesn't exist in this, so. No, it's not full odds eggs. No, gosh, no. I'm not that dumb. That would be silly. No, it's 1 out of 64 because we have a shiny Ditto as a parent. It's just hatching the eggs takes a million years. Shipping policy. Where is it? Let's see. Yes, they do ship to Norway. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, and they also live stream on Twitch as well. So if you ever want to ask them questions, you definitely can. So if you're making if you're like buying a lot of expensive stuff and you're just kind of like curious about the quality and stuff, you can just go directly to them on Twitch or YouTube and be like, hey, I'm trying to get Pokemon like red. Can I see one? You know? Yeah, so just always, if you ever want to like double check anything they have in their store, just see the quality of something, like absolutely take advantage of the fact that they live stream the store. So Rico 2, 3, 4. We're so close to odds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still no Poochyena, which is like so surprising. No. There you go. Whoops. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on, Airhead? What's happening? No Trico. Okay. Dunsparce, number 8. Hazel, you got it. No. Tried. Got like 2 more. Do 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 do. It's going. We haven't found anything yet, so it's just going. Patiently waiting for something to be shiny. We're about to hit odds. I know. We're like so close. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Do 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 do. What's going on, Salvador? What's happening? Do 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 do. All right, let's see. Capture card. Bloop. Okay. Go over here. Number 9. Nope. Boo. Okay. Tried. Pretty much everything, for the most part, in terms of like main series Pokemon. Practically everything from Gen 2, 3. My current projects are Gens 2, 3, 6, 7, and 9. So, just a little bit of everything. They're so close to odds. Oh, Trico. You want to get a shiny Living Dex and Leaf Green? That'd be sick. I would love to do that as well. I gotta finish my shiny playthroughs before I can start working on stuff like that. Okay, perfect. And then we got the Dunsparce. So we got lucky number 10. Crystal, Legends Arceus, and Pokemon Y would be my favorites. Do 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 do. So no shiny Dunsparce. Nope. Yeah, I play Sword and Shield. Oh, my box is full. Oh, oops. That would make sense, because, yeah. This was the extra one. I just have no current projects in Sword and Shield. I technically do, but, like, it's not on my, like, to-do list for quite a while. So... my most recent thing I was working on in Sword and Shield was a shiny only playthrough. We just got a shiny Vulpix. That was like months ago at this point. So I haven't played Sword and Shield in like months in terms of like shiny projects. So my shiny team in that video game is currently a shiny Scovavet and a shiny Vulpix. A very odd team. But it works, so. All right, cool. So we got another 5 Dunsparce. Let's start hatching. Yeah, I'm really just trying to get my shiny Trico here so then I can actually do my Gen 3 shiny playthrough. So, because I have a Trico and a Mudkip already, I have a Mudkip and Torchic. I just need Trico. So so in the future, 3 of these games are gonna have a shiny starter, and then the other one's just gonna be normal. But I'm technically doing like 4 shiny playthroughs. It's just one of the video games won't have a starter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, thanks, Devastation. It's happening. Do I have the Zamazenta item? Oh yeah. I have both of them shiny, because there was like an event a long time ago for them, so. Yeah, I've put many hours into Sword and Shield over the years, so. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. There you go, whoops. Oh no, we only did, wait. Because we've only hatched 10. I'm about to say, dude, like, whoa. Do I have one to trade? No, I do not. I only have the one. Okay. Okay, there you go. One, two, three, four. No, like I said, I don't have an extra item for it to like give away, so unfortunately I can't. Up, out, in and out. 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. You don't do more than one account? No, I do. I just don't have like extra ones, because typically most of my like completed accounts are like Pokemon Sword for whatever reason. So. Four. We're like so close to odds. It's not even funny. Super close to odds. Four. No, I figured that's why you were asking, yeah. Yeah, and I just don't have an extra one to like trade away. I just have the one. Eh. Yeah, dude, it really takes 15 minutes to hatch 5 eggs. That's so insane. Two, three, four. With Pokemon Day in less than a month, are you expecting anything other than Legend Z? Maybe retro Pokemon, honestly. That's all I've really ever wanted. Just more ways to play retro Pokemon, you know? Because like a lot of it's probably going to be like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, a lot of like just the mobile stuff, the trading card app, right? Like they're going to probably, that's most of the presentation's going to be like mobile focused, right? So that's, you know, probably it. So I just want to see retro stuff. Because I'm playing, you know, the next Pokemon game, no question, because I love the Legends style of Pokemon, so that's a no-brainer for me. One, two, three, four. Do. Totally. Never played one in his life. Yeah, right. Mm. 3, 4. Coughing says hello. Mm-hmm. It's always pretty funny when people think I'm like a casual. They're like, do you play current Pokemon or just the old stuff? I'm like, dude, I literally like play Pokemon every day. It just never stops. It's too much of like a special interest for me to stop. One, two, three, four. So close to odds. Come on, Trico. Do something for me. Come on. Let's see it. I believe. Nope. Is it gonna happen? It's gonna be such an upset if it happens right before. Will it be under odds? Everybody says. I mean, technically, it still can be under odds because like the first 2 encounters would like be under odds, right? So we'll see. Nope. Officially over odds, folks. Lame. What you been up to, Jordan? How's life and things? Literally nothing, just working. Gotcha. nothing. This is like so sad compared to my Mudkip and Torchic, man. Like, what is this? There's always got to be one of the shiny starters that goes like over odds. There's like not super lucky. It's just how it works, man. Dude, for real, it's gonna take me 2 hours just to hatch 20 eggs in Pokemon Silver. This is so insane. But it'll be worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not really. Like, I know what I'm getting myself into. Cause like I wanna like, so the perfect idea, like the perfect like final result is to have a shiny Dunsparce 3-segment form from every generation that's possible. Even though that like some of them are like kind of not possible for me to do at the moment. So that's why we're doing like Gen 2 to start. Because eventually I'll probably do like Gen 6. But I'm trying to just do as much as I can before Pokemon Bank like goes away. And I like Gen 2, and like plus like when you transfer a Pokemon up, they have the Game Boy mark on in the summary. So I think that's really cool. So it's just a really like a super niche thing to do, and like no one's done it really. So I'm like, well, I want to do it because it sounds like fun. So. So I also have plans of just like playing Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon and like trying to like complete the Pokedex in both versions. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to have like an entire like living dex that have the Game Boy mark and all that stuff. So trying to do all these important things before Pokemon Bank is like poof. So. Genuinely, I thought we were gonna lose it last year, but we still have it. So I'm just like, well, let's start the projects now and see what happens. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying top left for the shiny, so we'll see. I don't know, we'll see. If anything, dude, I'm super surprised the Poochyena hasn't been sparkly. It's crazy stuff, man. Three, 4. Yeah, no, for real. I will say though, I'm in like no position to get more, but like I definitely want like a 5th GameCube. So I can technically, the most I can do is like 6 times shiny hunting, because I like, well, I mean, technically I could probably do 8 times, let's be real. Because I have like I have 3 capture cards, so like the most I can do on my current computer would be like 12. But I feel like that's like not possible. I don't know, just like in the future, if I ever had like an insane amount of money, like it would just go to Pokemon projects, not really anything else. 'Cause I don't need like anything super fancy. I'd rather just spend the money I do have on stuff I actually want to do. It's so cool, Jordan. Like I want to get an orange GameCube. Does Retro still have an orange GameCube? I think they do. Not that I can buy it right now. I'm curious. 'Cause they had a couple of GameCubes. Let's see. Yeah, they do. They have a modded GameCube that's orange. I want it so bad. It's so pretty. It's like $230 though, but like it's in good condition and it's modded. It's so cool. It's just so fascinating to me. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it, but it would be cool. Dude, still nothing. The Leaf. What the membership? Thank you, buddy. We're about to hatch an egg. Cool. Ah. There you go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Dunsparce. All right. Number 11 for the day. Nope. Okay. I haven't saved in a while, I don't feel. I don't know why the color's changing like that. I could not tell you. It's okay. I think it's just the spot I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. Bum, 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 bam. We're officially over odds today, so. Do. Oops. Got another Dunsparce ready to go here. Okay, Dunsparce. Number 12. Boo. Right. I just want to be lucky and just get one pretty early, but it's okay. It's just nothing's been sparkly all day. I'm just like anxious. Just want one. I just feel like I make progress, you know. But it'll happen. The unfortunate part is like the amount of time it takes to actually hatch the eggs for Dunsparce is literally just so much time. Like, yeah. So much time. Poochyena. Nope. What are you playing, Deleve? Oh, I think I've heard about that game before. What's up, gamer? Hey, afternoon. Feels like a long time. Yeah, I haven't really been here a lot in the past month. A lot of life stuff got in the way. Lucky number 13. Come on, Dunsparce. No. Boo. Do. Just want my tree coat, man. Once I get my tree coat, like, life gets so much more fun. It's like random encounters for Ralts. Shiny Ralts on the table. Like, so excited. I have like four different chances to get a shiny Ralts, you know? So it's like, let's see it happen, you know? Technically, it should be 5, because I would need like a shiny on like one of the video games. Because the 4th game won't have like a shiny starter, so technically I'd have 5 tries to get Ralts. So that would be really sick. No. It's going, Momo. Come on. More. How the game plays out feels like playing for the first time. Oh, because you didn't like remember how much it played. Got it. No, that makes sense. Dunsparce number 14. Boo. All right. Do. So many Pokemon. Still no shiny. Okay. It's only been like an hour and a half, so I mean, hasn't been too long. Yeah, because we started today at 7,650, so we've almost done like 1,000 soft resets for, well, like 1,000 encounters for Gen 3. So are we supporting Retro Island again? Yeah, always. Two, 3, 4. Do. But yeah, no, the only 2 active sponsorships I have is Retro Island Gaming and Logitech G. That's the only ones I have now. Just the 2. Alright, cool. Alright, we got number 15. No. No, that one's fine. No, Retro's good. Do. Rip. Yeah, no. So unfortunately, it's the company that makes the blue light glasses. So unfortunately, because like I really suffer from like I have issues looking at screens all day, like it affecting my health kind of problems. So I unfortunately still have to wear the glasses until I can get like a alternative. Yeah, I'm 100% done working with that one company though. So they did a complete 360 at the beginning of the year, so I'm like, well, I don't want to be a part of it, so. Yeah, definitely look at retro for sure. They've been going pretty heavy in like the Pokemon TCG because I think the demand for it is pretty insane. So if you're looking for like Pokemon cards or just anything video games or whatever, just check out what they got. Do. Come on, Willie. What's happening? Alright, cool, so we got the 5. Right? Yep. Come on, Iron. It's happening. Sweet. Boom. Got a shiny Snorunt and 35 eggs. That's not bad. No, it's Pokemon Silver. That's what we're currently playing on. Normally I would play on Pokemon Crystal, but my Crystal is in the process of getting shiny Celebi, so... Thanks, I can show you right there, so... Pokemon Silver. On Nintendo 3DS. And then we got Ruby and Sapphire on the GameCube with the Game Boy players. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just doing a little bit of everything. Oh, it was your first full-out shiny? Sick. You could play the older games on 3DS. Yeah, so like once upon a time, you know, you were able to purchase Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon games on the 3DS. Unfortunately, they are no longer available to be purchased because they turned off the eShop. But basically, if you did purchase the games back in the day, you can obviously catch Pokemon, get shiny Pokemon, and you can transfer them up to current Pokemon as long as you have Pokemon Transporter and Pokemon Bank, because that stuff goes to Pokemon Home. So that's the whole process. We're trying to get a shiny Dunsparce in Gen 2. So then I transfer it to Pokemon Violet to see if we have a 3-segment to Dunsparce. And if we do, then it would, in the summary of the Pokemon, it would have a Game Boy, like, mark. So it would just be a really unique 3-formed Dunsparce if everything works out. But it's gonna be a while before that happens, so... We don't even have a shiny yet, so... Like, I've only hatched 15 eggs in like an hour and a half, so... About like every like 25, 30 minutes we get 5 egg attempts. It's just hot garbage. But it is what it is, man. So what up, Steel? Yeah, this is why I collect the eggs off stream, because like just hatching the eggs alone takes forever. Yeah, it's 1 out of 64. Yeah, because we use a shiny Ditto with a Dunsparce. Technically, you could still use like a shiny Dunsparce and a regular Dunsparce, and that would work. Technically, I would get eggs faster, but the shiny odds is 1 out of 128, so it's really not worth it. So. Because you go from like, so if you use a Ditto and a Dunsparce, you have a 15% chance to get a Pokemon egg to be produced. And if it was 2 Dunsparce, it's about like 30%. So like, yeah, it would technically be faster, but like the odds wouldn't be the exact same. So 2, 3, 4. So I did a lot of research before I even like considered doing this as a project, and I was like, well, it's good enough for me. So Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome, Steel. I got some fun plans. You get a Dunsparce with a certain nature, there's a 50% chance of it being a 3-segment. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Because every time we transfer a Dunsparce, it'll have its hidden ability, so... 2, 3, 4... Because that's what happens when you transfer stuff from, like, older Pokemon, is they always have the hidden ability. One, 2, 3, 4. Still no Poochyena, dude. Somehow I've avoided another Poochyena. It's crazy. What a day. He's so sleepy. Just hanging out. Gotcha. Oh, really? Oh, that's super cool. 2, 3, 4. Bam. There's a Resident Evil 2 board game. Is there really? That's cool. No, I did not know that. I don't know. Probably like another 2 hours. It's either another 2 hours or if I get Shiny Trico. So if we get Shiny Trico, I'll probably end the stream. So I can get all of my stuff ready for the next time I play this. But realistically, it's either we get Shiny Trico or I go for another like 2 hours. So it'd be like 10 o'clock my time, like around 10 o'clock would be like the end time. If not sooner. Just really want my Trico. Like, not having my Shiny Trico is preventing me from doing, like, so much fun stuff. Which is going for Shiny Ralts, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, so... Just want to get my... I want to start going for that Ralts, you know? I want to see it. It's 8 o'clock my time. I'm Central Time, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. For space-time distortions, at the beach. At the coastlands. That's where Magnemite spawns. It only spawns there. Yeah, go to the beach. So go to the coastlands and like just spawn into the... If you want like a lazy way of doing it, just go to the coastlands, like spawn at the camp, and just literally do nothing. Make sure you're not in the menu. So like just be like chilling in the overworld. And like after like 15-20 minutes, after 20 minutes if you don't get a space-time distortion, then leave and come back. Because I think the last check is like 45 minutes. So the longest it can take for a space-time distortion to spawn is like 45 minutes. So I think we were Pacific time. No, I'm Central Time. I've played it a little bit. I haven't played it in like a month. I don't really like actively play the TCG, so I don't really care too much about it. It's fun to like open up the packs and stuff, but I like genuinely just don't care enough to like actively play it. And I'm like never putting money into that video game. So I'm right. It's pretty cool. It's just not for me. I have other stuff I'd rather do. Yeah, with the Mew and stuff. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stuff about it. I follow a lot of like Pokemon creator people that like, you know, are actively opening up packs all the time. So I just always forget to like check my daily packs. I've been like forgetting like every day. I'm like, oh wait. Yeah, because I've definitely opened packs from that Mew set. I just haven't done it in a while. Is there a Diagon Palkia set now too? Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet, no. That's the one I haven't tried yet. I always, like I said, I always forget to like check my free daily packs. I always forget. Dude, where's my Trico? Excuse me. No, I don't think it's super pay to win. I just don't want to put money into a video game I don't want to play. Plus, I don't care about playing the actual card games. It's just less incentive for me to like check it every day. Like, I play Pokemon Sleep more actively than I do that, so. It's like Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep. I check those two every day, so. Nope. Oh, that's cool for Trico. It's a fitting name. Nope. Nope. So, I have my GameCube set up for the 4 Gen 3 games, and then I have my one 3DS capture card for the Gen 2. So, basically one hand is controlling 4 games, the other one's playing the other one. So a lot of it is just because of the Wavebird controller. Like, this plays 4 of them at once. So, if you ever want to learn about the GameCube setup, it's not like an updated video, but that was like my previous like GameCube setup before I got the 4 times setup going. So, but if you ever want to learn about it, that video will tell you all about it. One, two, three, four. Nope. No idea. We'll probably find out later this month when they do Pokemon Day. We'll probably find out an official release time. Because they're probably going to announce this Switch 2 release time in April when they do their direct for it. So the next couple months we'll probably find out everything we need to know. So, or if not, we may just get like a trailer at the end of this month, and then we'll find out the official like time like in April. So, oh, it's definitely going to be this year. It's just a matter of like when, right? I definitely think it's going to be a day 1 Switch 2 video game. unless they can't do it in time. But I definitely really think it's going to be a day one Switch 2 game. Because that'd be the first time they've ever had a Pokemon release with like a console, which is going to be utterly insane. Like, it's going to do very well, I think. Because it took a long time for the Switch to get like a proper Pokemon video game, so... So we'll just have to wait and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Pretty much just keeping myself busy until, you know, the Switch 2 comes out, so, or whenever we get the next Legends, whenever there's new Pokemon stuff, right? Just keeping myself busy until then, so. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, still nothing. Brutal. We have no idea if it'll be a Switch 1 video game. We have no idea. It's supposed to be a Switch 1 video game. I'm just assuming it's gonna be like a major thing, that it's gonna be like better on the Switch 2, but we officially know nothing really. So we'll find out the next time they make a trailer or whatever. So we literally know nothing. We just know it's gonna be a thing, so. Am I gonna live stream? Yeah, I probably will, yeah. I'll live stream the direct that'll happen in April, and then the Pokemon Day, whenever they do that at the end of the month. So, we got a Dunsparce. Number 16. Cool. So I have a 4 GameCube setup, so I use a Wavebird controller to control all 4 games at once. And then I have a 3DS capture card to play the one Pokemon Silver. So pretty much the controller does all the work for me, so... Yeah. So... Yeah. Everything's legit. Everything's authentic. It's just an insane setup to make shiny hunting a lot more efficient and a lot simpler. Which took like 2.5 years to get everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What up, Danny? Ralts. We go for shiny Ralts. We have 5 chances. 5 chances to get a shiny Ralts. So that is my plan. Because I want a shiny Pokemon for each video game, and then I need another shiny Pokemon for the non-shiny starter playthrough. So that is the plan. So as soon as we can find my Trico, then I'll bring back the other save files, and then we'll just have some fun. So number 17. Still no shiny. Nope. Boo. That's why I really want to find the Trico, because shiny Ralts, shiny hunting is going to be pretty insane. It's not a common Pokemon that shows up. So it's definitely, I feel like going for a shiny Ralts is more exciting than the starter Pokemon. So just because it's not really common. But we'll see. Nope. Miss the old gen shiny hunting. Yeah, I mean, I still do it. Like, the idea is to do this more this year. You know, it's the plan is to do a lot of old stuff. Have a lot of fun projects to do, so. Number 18. Nope. Ooh. Alright. Keep on trying. Yeah, Pokemon Bank still works. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this project to begin with. Yeah, so the idea is to get a shiny Dunsparce and then transfer it up. So the idea is to get a shiny Dunsparce, transfer it all the way to Pokemon Violet, and then see if we get a 3-segment to Dunsparce. So that's the whole plan. Trying to do this now before Pokemon Bank stops working. For Omega Ruby shiny hunting, Dex Snap's pretty good. Pokemon Hordes, chain fishing if you want some water Pokemon. Overall, Dex Snap's the more interesting one in terms of like Pokemon variety. 1, 2, 3, 4. But Pokemon Hordes are definitely pretty solid as well. So it really just depends on what Pokemon you want. But Dex Snap will give you the most amount of options for potential shiny Pokemon. So just depends on what you want to do. Number 19. There's no official end time for Pokemon Bank. I thought it was gone like last year, but it's still going. So there's literally no official timeline for it. So whenever they do decide to take it away, they are going to make an announcement. Because in like Pokemon Home, it specifically says that like they're going to, like whenever, if like anything changes, they're gonna make an announcement. So just normal search with DexNav, or do you have to chain them? So with DexNav, there's really 2 ways to, well, technically there's 3, but realistically, if it's a grass encounter, you definitely want to battle the Pokemon and build up a chain, because you get an extra shiny chance every 5th encounter. Yeah, Infinite Yell, thank you so much. What's happening? Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? Yeah, realistically with DexNav, you don't have to chain, but if you do, you get extra shiny chances every 5th encounter, because the search level is the most important factor. So the higher the search level is, the better the shiny odds is. So that's pretty much how that works. Do I? Unofficially, yes. Never got diagnosed, but that's my main plan for this year, hopefully. What's your goal for being in your 30s now, Steve? Get officially diagnosed for everything. No, I really don't care. It's like literally one of my tags on Twitch. I don't care. Are we shiny hunting? We are. We are. You're at a 720 search level. For Swablu, it's actually better for Pokemon Hordes. there's a spot where you can go for Swablu, and it's a 100% chance it's only Swablu. But if you want to go for a deck snap, by all means. Just got done doing a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke race. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Are you winning though? But again, super appreciate the support. Everybody coming in. I'm Steve. I play way too much Pokemon. I'm just in the process of obviously trying to get a shiny Trico and a shiny Dunsparce in Pokemon Silver. Everything is legit. Everything is authentic. There's no emulation of... Technically, the Gen 2 is an emulation, but it's on a 3DS. So... But, so the goal here is to get a shiny Trico, and then the other goal is to get a shiny Dunsparce, transfer it all the way to Pokemon Violet, and see if we get a 3-segment Dunsparce. So that is pretty much all we're doing. So I am multi-streaming on YouTube, so if you're confused on who I'm talking to, it's probably because it's YouTube chat. So just a welcome in, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just haven't made my my updated dex nav tutorial. it's not finished yet, so because like that video is gonna just kind of really break it down and explain the dex nav in like really simple ways, but also in like complex ways that really kind of just help people understand like how the whole thing works. It'll explain like how you actually dex nav and like how the shiny odds like works with it, kind of thing. So yeah, no, so we're gonna obviously keep hatching Dunsparce eggs until we get the 3-segment form. Like this is a long-term project for sure. So I just want to do this as much as I can before Pokemon Bank goes away, right? Because we don't know when it's ever going to go away. So, number 20. I think my like average was like 20 to 30 eggs is when I would get a shiny from like when I was doing like authentic Gen 2 and like physical cartridge. So we'll just have to wait and see. Dude, it's about like every 25 minutes is when I hatch all 5 eggs. Crazy. You didn't pay for a few months and they're all gone? Really? That's so wild. It's like there's been plenty of times where I didn't pay for Pokemon Bank and or Pokemon Home and like they never deleted my stuff, so I don't know, that's weird. I know people have had that problem before. It's just weird. So you're hatching eggs and trading them up. Interesting. Yeah. Well, my thing is I like the idea of having like unique shiny Pokemon. Because like with the Celebi, it's the same thing. You know, it'll have the Game Boy like marking in the summary. Plus, that's like the only legit way to get Celebi, which is something I'm gonna do again because I never finished mine. So I just really like Dunsparce, so even before it got a interesting form. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Yeah, so the shiny odds for the starters is 1 out of 8,192. Yeah. The hatching eggs is 1 out of 64 because of how the shiny breeding works in Gen 2. So if you're doing the starters in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can count it 2 different ways. You can count each individual soft reset, or you can count by Pokemon. So you can count it by 1 or you can count it by 3. So it really just depends on how you want to count, really. Because the math still works out the exact same. Yeah, thanks for the bits. Yo, thank you. Yeah, for Celebi, it's super easy because if you just tap the touch screen, you can reset really fast. So, like, you also can use the buttons, but, like, you literally can just use the bottom screen and just reset your video game that way, which is really cool. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so let me check these 3. Or sorry, 4. Do. There's even more bits. Yeah, thanks, Minty. Yeah, so if you have Virtual Console on the 3DS, like the bottom screen literally is just to like reset your video games. Let me show you what I mean. So if you hit the bottom screen, you can do this. So this is how you would like soft reset. So if you go for a shiny Celebi, you can just do that too, which is pretty interesting. If you think about it, shiny is a perfect way to find the word insanity. I guess so. So same concept. No wonder it's faster. Yeah, like literally just. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So if you're doing Celebi checks, like, yeah, works out pretty nice. So, but anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break because I like definitely need to take a break. But we're still gonna be streaming for at least another like hour and a half. Or if we get the shiny Trico a little like sooner than expected. But thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, sound good? Break. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Cool. Yeah, just like had not taken a break yet. I was like, I need to do that before I keep going here. So, still no shiny. So, I haven't seen anything yet. Just want my Trico. Yeah, what's going on in sync? What's happening? Ugh, dead spars. Are we close? No. No. It's okay. Maybe also just like just started. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, sweet. Do that. Actually. Pretty much always got to reset my capture cards every hour or so because they get a little like off sync, so it's okay. Doodaloo. 2, 3, 4. Actually, not too bad. I could turn it up a little bit, actually. Let me see. Okay, stop in there. How's that sound? I think that's pretty good. Sweet. How about that? Alright. Sorry for the echo. Was double checking stuff. Excuse me. Sweet. Still sounds off. Ooh, that's annoying. Wait for it. Okay. think we're okay. Do. Still no Poochyena, man. Surprisingly. Yeah, so we have like a little over an hour left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I mean, we'll get about like at least over 1,000 soft reset encounters today. That's pretty much like the average. So it looks like around like every like if I did like a 4 hour, like 4 or 5 hours a day, it'd be like roughly like about 2,000 encounters. Well, soft resets. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I was doing regular encounters, I think it'd be a little faster. What's going on, Bobby? It's going great. It's good to hear. Good to hear. Bam, bam, do, 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 do. Bam, 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 do. Bam, 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 bam. Nope. For Beldam Ruby Sapphire? I believe so. I've never done it before, but I should be able to. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it'd still be like the gift Beldam. So like you just have to get to that point in your playthrough. So like yeah, probably. I would assume so. Because Shiny Locks didn't start until Gen 5, so... Because you can go for a Shiny Beldam in the remakes, so I wouldn't see why you couldn't do that in the original games. So, as long as your battery's working in Gen 3, it'll work. Because if you have a dry battery, you can't do soft resets. Nope. Oh, you've done it, Bobby? Oh, sick. Well, there you go. So, confirmation that you can do it, so... Yeah, my YouTube chat says you can, so thanks, Bobby. Oh, nothing. Ooh. Where's my Trico? Where is it? Nothing. What number did we start today at? Check. So we're almost at 1,000 encounters. So we get to 8,650. Once we're over that number, then it's 1,000. You got it a couple of days ago? 738 resets? No way. Under 1,000 for that is so insane. That's so wild. Yeah, Adventure spent so much time looking for theirs. Like, yeah, that's so insane. Yeah, the Kalos starters in Gen 6 are pretty brutal. The best advice I could give you is when they ask you like what should they call you, like pick the default answer. Because like picking a custom name every time takes way too much time. Like that adds up. So I think I just went for the default option. So it's basically about the same time as like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl soft resets. So it's not like terrible, but it's not like, you know, 20-second, 30-second resets. You know what I mean? It's not that quick. So, but it's definitely worth it though. Because like Shiny Fennekin and Froakie are pretty cool. I gotta do it one more time to get a shiny chest pin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it definitely is. Because I have my Froakie that evolved, so it's definitely pretty cool. Dunsparce. We are doing Pokemon eggs for Dunsparce. Yeah. There's only so much space on the screen for everything, but yeah, we're going for Dunsparce. So we've done over 1,000 soft resets today. Well, I've seen 1,000 Pokemon a day, basically. Technically 2,000, because each Poochyena can technically be shiny, so. When will Steve find his Trico? I don't know. Eventually. Yeah. Which is so funny about that Charmander, because like the soft reset itself is really simple and it was pretty quick. It's just really bad luck. So, I mean, we're technically already over odds, so. My first original shiny Mudkip I got was like almost double, was like 12,000. Actually, can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember what my original Mudkip was. Dude, that would be awful if I did 40,000 resets. Yeah, my first Mudkip was, yeah, 16,634. Yeah. Yeah, but like playing on 4 different video games is definitely like an advantage, because back then it was just 2. So this is like the first actual day of me properly doing 4 times shiny hunting. So once we get Trico, it's gonna be so much easier, because like random encounters are so much faster, and like we're gonna go for shiny Ralts. So very exciting stuff. You got shiny Rowlet Ultra Moon, sick. Good stuff. Nope. Nope. I mean, to be fair, these soft resets are not bad. It's just, you know, random encounters would just be a lot smoother. So I've seen a lot of people do that at like events, that like people have brought like a bunch of their like systems to like Pokemon events, and like people have done that before, and it definitely works. Like having so many people in the same room, like multi shiny hunting to see like who gets a shiny. Like that's definitely happened before. Yeah, buddy. Dunsparce time. I'm really not too worried about the Trico. I just want to start looking for Ralts. I'm just more excited for the Ralts part. So. Oh no, I figured you were joking, but no, there's definitely been people that have like gone to Pokemon events and they get a pretty decent sized group of people together and they're like, hey, bring your systems and we'll all go for we'll do a bunch of encounters to see how many full out shiny Pokemon you can get at one time. So, all right, number 21. Nope. Boo. Lame. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen his before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. One, two, three, four. Well, the thing with like, from my understanding and tons of research and just like listening and learning and stuff, shiny, a lot of stuff on the spectrum like overlaps a lot, like unfortunately. So like it definitely feels like do I really have this or that, right? But in all reality, it's a spectrum because like everybody falls differently in different categories, right? So it really just depends. Because like for the longest time I thought I was like a perfectly normal like person, because like when I was like born early, like I had no allergies to things, like for all intentional purposes, like I was told that everything is peach keen, but in reality, like I didn't talk until I was basically 3. I was born 2 months early. Like, I mean, it was also the 90s, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, Having to figure this stuff out way later in life for myself is obviously not something that was on my bucket list, but I definitely owe it to myself to find out, like, officially. Because I have a nephew and a niece, so... And a lot of the stuff is genetic in my family, so... It's just, I wish it didn't cost, like, so much money. But it is what it is. Anyways, we got another Dunsparce. 22. Nope. It's also really funny when, like, a lot of people that are on the spectrum relate to me so much, and I'm like, huh. That's also been, like, very, like, reassuring. So... 28? I've always, like, when I was younger, like I've always, like, knew something was off with me, but I didn't have, like, the vocabulary for it, right? That I do now. And, like, the knowledge behind it. Because I've always been trying to figure it out. I'm like, why do I feel this way? Why do I think this way? Like, why is certain things more difficult for me than others? I mean, the list goes on and on. So, because I've always, like, especially during my teens, like, in like middle school and high school, like I was really just always trying to figure myself out and like why I didn't really kind of like fit in too well. It's like I would fit in, but I wouldn't, Mm-hmm. I'm just more concerned that I have these things because I was told for so long that I had. Yeah, I mean, to be fair too, like a lot of like there's just been so much more research and stuff like that behind all these things, you know. Because from what I've seen, a lot of people have problems with is that, like, you know, for a long time they were told they have this or that, and for a lot of people I've seen is that it literally was just like autism or ADHD. So it was a lot of like the wrong diagnosis, and then they finally got the right one. So, but I mean, that's just like kind of what happens when, like, you know, it's just you learn so much throughout an entire lifetime, right? Do. Still nothing. There we go. Cool. Do. Number 23. Nope. Other than Ralts, what other Pokemon am I gonna go for? I really don't know. Probably Shroomish. That would be like the next thing after Ralts, probably. Just also the forest has a bunch of different Pokemon, so probably there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, like the irony in my situation was like I like really started to do a lot of like healing of a lot of just like just a lifetime of trauma and just working on myself, trying to get, you know, healthier like routines and just everything, right? And be like, because of that, I've like kind of just put 2 and 2 together, and it's been like a domino effect ever since. So I just don't have like the official like diagnosis, but like I literally have both families that have like a genetic background and all this stuff, right? So, because when I talked to my one aunt, you know, because one of my cousins has like a really complicated diagnosis, but like he also has like OCD and other things too. So, because he has like physical and mental stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a really complicated diagnosis. But when I talked to her, I sound normal because she gets it, so it's very reassuring. So, that's what definitely helps me out a lot. So I'm just really open about it because I don't have any shame about it. I just, if I had the money, I would be, you know, in the process of finding out like today, right? If that was possible, right? So, because like once I get all that stuff sorted, I'll be talking about it probably all the time. So. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, one of my main things is like I just like not talking. So it's really funny being a content creator, but I also love video games. Like this is like I get excited to talk about video games because it is like such a special thing for me. Because on most days, dude, I don't want to talk at all. Because it's very much a lot for me on certain days, especially when like my energy is like really low. It's it feels like every day I like can pinpoint different things about like my childhood and just like growing up and like all the weird things I did. It's like, oh, like that's what it was. Like, oh, got it. Like that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially with the talking and stuff. $25. What do you got for me? Nothing. That's what you got. Him. What is super funny though about me being a content creator though is like it's a very accommodating job for me without me like realizing it was, right? So, cause I've had regular jobs before, but like to even think I could like do that stuff nowadays, it like sounds so insane to me. Like I'd literally have a meltdown every day. Cause it would just be so much. So. Do we have enough space? No, I thought. Bam, bam. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's cool. To do stuff in your... Yeah, 100%, same. Like... You know, especially with like my cats and stuff, like they... You know, they're always pretty much in my room at one point or another. And, you know, if I'm not streaming, like, it's kind of the same thing. I just kind of sit in silence. I'll be listening to music, watching a video, doing something, right? That's a pretty normal, like, day for me. Like, if I'm not streaming or doing any work-related stuff, like, I'm literally not talking unless I have to. So... Do. Right. No, I totally get you, Shiny. Alright, so we got 5, yeah. I think a lot of the things for me nowadays, especially being older, is like I'm very like clear and direct about like how I communicate with people, and if they don't understand what I'm saying or like how I'm saying it, like that's their problem, not mine. Like it's getting really annoying. Like I'm not like a 10-year-old. You know, like I'm very clear and direct with how I talk, say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And if they don't get that, like I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not like that's. It's very annoying. It's like you have to talk around the subject for like neurotypical people. I'm like, it's just no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, not every day. I mean, obviously, like, I have, like, you know, my partner, and, like, she's amazing, right? But, like, I definitely can, like, thrive just chilling by myself. Multiple times, but if they just can't get it, yeah. Exactly. It's just kind of like, how much longer do I have to keep explaining something for you not to get it? The eggs just took too long to hatch. They really do. Yeah, I mean, to hatch these 5 eggs for Dunsparce is about like 20 to 30 minutes. It's not particularly quick. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, you know, even when I get fully diagnosed, I just don't really care. You know, if people feel weird about it or whatever, again, that's their problem, not mine. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Nope. Gotcha, Shiny. It's not worth the money for me. 100%. I don't think getting diagnosed would really change anything for me. The only two things that would really benefit me would I'd probably be able to get like stimulant medication for like ADHD. And it would just like help my my niece and my nephew, right? Because then like when they get older, they can know that they have like a relative that is diagnosed with XYZ, right? So that's why I really want to get the whole process kind of going. So like I just can finally have peace of mind and talk about it more like officially, especially being a creator. You know, I'm just in a really awkward part of my life where I just don't have the money to go get it done. But once I do, I will. So yeah, that's why I want to know. Yeah, because like I know for a fact that like my family has a bad history of heart problems, and I would like to get away from drinking a lot of caffeinated like drinks, because if I could just like somewhat replace it with like some type of like stimulant medication, like that would be huge for me. But I don't know until I like am in the process, right? So, but I think just the moral of the story, just like like having an official like diagnosis would like just for me just make my life easier in certain ways. So, because it also for me personally, it would just make the whole like idea around it more normal. Like it is normal for me to just tell my family like, this is what I have, blah 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 blah. Like you can't tell me no, I don't. I literally went out of my way to find out. So. Yeah. Again, everybody's different with that stuff, but for me, I'm just trying to, you know, live as healthy as I possibly can. So. Drink more water. No, I drink plenty of water. I'll tell you that much. It's basically like on most days I start at like so for most people they start at like probably like they're like so a scale from like 0 to 100, like someone like most people would probably start at like a 50 or like or higher or whatever. For me, I'm like a -10 on most days. So like that's why like I'd like to like have like something that's different instead of me just always having to drink some type of, you know, soda or an energy drink. Like I'd like to get away from that if possible, because I have no idea if like medication is really gonna help, right? Because I don't know, because I've never had the opportunity. So. Mm-hmm. So it's just a good thing that, like, you know, the thing that I do to make money is conveniently something I very much look forward to doing all the time. So I like the dopamine is just there, right? Mm-hmm. Do. Sparkle, Trico. Let's go. Yeah, it just depends. Everybody's different. I'm just very aware of like how my body is on like a day-to-day routine. Still nothing. What's happening? Yeah, you just have to have moderation for it, right? Like whatever works for your situation, right? Because everybody truly is different, right? Like prime examples, like I can't really drink regular soda anymore because like it's just too much sugar. So I have to drink like pretty much like diet or zero sodas, and like that stuff's totally fine for me. I don't feel icky. It's like that's like a plus. So I'm not drinking my calories anymore, but also I like my body just does not like all the sugar that's in like a regular soda anymore. So it just doesn't taste the same to me, so Is it really? That's what I've been hearing, that PlayStation's having issues today. That's a bummer. Time to play some Pokemon. Yeah, I don't ever really feel tired. It's just like I just won't be like, it'll just take a lot longer for me to like adjust to a normalcy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or like if I'm just having a really rough day, it's hard for me to like really like focus in on like just doing anything really. So it's just a day-to-day struggle of just figuring out what works. Sometimes it'll just like, you know, like whatever I eat will do the trick, or just drinking something, whatever. Just always depends. But for the most part, I have it pretty like locked down to a pretty solid routine. So yeah, I used to have that back in the day. There's the caffeine-free sodas. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not really the issue though. Like, because I don't currently have any heart problems right now, but like just in the long term, I know that like in my 50s and 60s, like I'm not gonna be drinking caffeine like crazy. You know what I mean? Like right now it's okay, but like, you know, I don't know. Just thinking long term, you know. Just gotta figure out so many things in my 30s that I should have known probably a decade prior, but here we are. So it's part of the journey, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, where's my Trico? Yeah, I don't think we'll get to 10,000 today. I don't think we'll have enough time. We'll get somewhat close. Oh, no, the cardio's already in my routine. I live in a very walkable city, so that's a plus. But I have at home, like, I got a pretty decent, like, treadmill. So that's, like, another thing that's been helping, too, is just, like, getting up and just getting on that treadmill right away. And then, like, having, like, lunch afterwards. Like I said, it really just depends on the day. Like, some days I gotta, you know, just get up, do the treadmill and, like, have lunch. Like, some days, like, I just need to, like, eat food and I'll be fine. You know, it just depends on the day.
It is time to
Pog. Trying to fact see what's happening. What video game was it? Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I have a treadmill. We have the Ring Fit for Switch, which is really fun. If you want more of like a entertaining like fitness thing, right? So I definitely can do that as well. I like walking, and it's nice to just like be able to just do it on a treadmill at home, right? Nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to get the final one. I already have a Torchic and a Mudkip, so I just need a Trico to go with the shiny pair. Boo. Bam, 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 bam. 4 elements. Never heard of that one. It depends. It depends on the day. Sometimes it's a time thing. Sometimes it's a amount of like steps or miles or whatever on the treadmill. It really just depends on the day, in terms of like how much time I have to do everything. So it's very, very much like I just kind of play it by ear. But for the most part, it's been great, because I've only had the treadmill for a little bit. So. Alright, done first. 27. Oop. Lame. do do. Yeah, because like some days, like so, like I mean, because I used to go to a gym and like I would always go on the treadmill, but like for me, like now that I have like somewhat of a at home like setup, it's nice because I have like a small incline on the treadmill, which is nice because I always liked having an incline with the treadmill instead of just like running on a treadmill. I'd rather just do like the incline with it because I can do that better and longer, right? So, because I'm not trying to like speed run a workout, right? I'd rather just do something consistently that like feels good and is fun to do, right? But, like I have a pretty good setup for what I'm trying to do each and every day. It's just you know the brain's gonna be how it wants to be, so is what it is. 28. Nope. That sounds fun. Sounds like a pretty fun video game. Yeah. And that was like the main reason why I got like just an at-home treadmill is because like on the days where like life is just overstimulating for me, or if I just like feel overstimulated, I can still do something that is productive that kind of gets you out of your skin, you know? Because sometimes truly it really is like you just need to walk for like 20-30 minutes and like you'll feel fine. So 2, 3, 4. So it's just nice that I don't have to like leave my house to go do that. You know, you just do whatever. It's just cool. It's just going to the gym, like in terms of like just in general, like if you just look at the baseline of like health and wellness and stuff, like you have to care, you have to try. And you know, for a lot of people, they struggle with that, and that's fine. You know, like it's life's gonna happen. Life can be overwhelming, whatever. The main thing is just staying active. Like, you know, I think the having to overdo it and get like super like ripped and like in amazing shape, like that's not really for everybody. Like some people just want to just be healthy. Like I don't want like a 6-pack abs and like insane muscles. Like it's like don't need all that. It'd be cool, I guess, but that's not the goal, right? What's going on, Jeff? What's happening? Do. Yeah, shiny Trico when it finally evolves. Yeah, Sceptile's gonna be pretty sweet as a shiny. No, it definitely is consistency. No, for sure. That's not really like, I guess like the problem is what I'm getting at. Like I'm well aware of like what I can and can't do. It's just like I unfortunately have to work around the fact that like some days I'm literally like just disabled. And like that's just the thing. But like how you work through it is what is important. But like now that I know why, like the why I have issues and like why I struggle, like that's where it's like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. Like it's not just, oh, I'm having a rough day. It's like I'm having a rough day because of this, and it's like, oh, got it. So, yeah. Oh, boo. Yeah, I mean, but like, you know, I just feel like everyone's got something going on, and they have to deal with something, and you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just like just life is exhausting. you know? And like, there's no like, perfect way to do X, Y, Z. You just gotta do what you can. So, I would love to go, but I don't think it would really help me in a lot of situations, to be honest with you. Because everything they'd probably tell me I already know. So it would be nice to go to talk to somebody, I guess, but it's not really like the problem. 29. Oops, I messed up on the count. Like when I was younger, yeah, I definitely would have helped a lot more. But like nowadays, it's just me not, you know, having the overall proper healthcare in general is what is kind of like preventing me from having like extra options, right? So, trust me, I've considered everything and I've thought about everything. The only reason why I can't do pretty much 99% of it is not having good enough health insurance and or just money. So that's literally the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm sure if healthcare wasn't a paid thing, especially if you live in the States like myself, like a lot of people would just know more, right? So it just is what it is. Right, right, and that would be like correlated to like me being on the spectrum, because I know all the things it's actually following through, and like that's the disabling part. It's like some days like that's really the problem, is the actually doing it part. So yeah. It's easy to talk about it in concept, but like that's because I'm locked into what I'm doing right now. So like talking is easy for me right now because I'm like excited to shiny hunt. But like when I'm not doing this, like it kind of depends where I'll be. So, all right. So I got 30 Dunsparce eggs and no shiny. Big sad. Box 2. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Alrighty, just keep on going. How much time we got left? All right, so I think after this round of hatching eggs, that'll probably be when I stop for today. So, let's see if we can get something. Bump it down, bump it down, bump it down. What's on my list? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh. No. Okay, so oh, it was Bergmite. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I need to get back to doing my Generation 6 Shiny project. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, plus it's the weekend, so I'll do some friend safari. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Still no Trico. Sad. I mean, getting like 30 eggs hatched in like 3 hours, I mean, it's like 10 eggs an hour. I mean, it's still terrible. It's not really that efficient, but yeah. It's definitely gonna be a really cool shiny project in the long run, so. So for Gen 2, the shiny odds is 1 out of 64, but like hatching the eggs takes a long time. So we're getting about like 10 eggs an hour. So the shiny odds are really good. It just, you know, you have to really be consistent or else like hatching the eggs will take forever. Plus collecting them takes a long time. So like if you like, cause like collecting them takes like basically the same amount of time sometimes. So if I didn't collect the eggs off stream, it would take even more time for me to do this whole process, so. Nope. That's why I do the busy work when I'm like watching my shows. So when it's time to stream, I can just focus on the shiny hunting part of it, you know? But I have like another 2 boxes still, so we're on box 2 of 3, so we just started box 2, so. Yeah, so pretty much anytime we do the Ruby Sapphire stuff, I'd probably also hatch eggs for Dunsparce. Because this will be a project that'll take a long time to do anyway, so. Plus it's just fun to hatch eggs and stuff while we're doing some encounters, so. Quite fun. Now that I have my setup, well, once we get my shiny Trico, then I'm gonna change my setup so that we can potentially do 7 times shiny hunting. So it'd be Ruby Sapphire times 4, and then it'd be Heart Gold Soul Silver times 3. But I want to wait until I'm doing random encounters in Ruby and Sapphire before I do that. It's like trying to do soft resets and like random encounters, like it's gonna be weird. So I'd rather just focus my energy on just getting the shiny starter. Yeah, I don't know if my computer can handle it though. I haven't tried it yet, but because I'm basically using only one of my capture cards for the GameCube setup, I think the other like DS and 3DS capture cards, like in theory, shouldn't be too much. But yeah, I haven't like set it up yet, so I don't know. But for this current setup, I mean, my computer's doing great, so I think adding 2 more capture cards and stuff should be okay. So we'll see. Because I've done it before. It's just like my setup was a lot more complicated. Now it's more simple, so it's very more efficient. So. But I've done like 5 times shiny hunting before, and like that worked. with like the multiple 3DS and DS capture cards with like the GameCube setup. So I don't know. That's what I want to do, but I want to wait until we get the Trico. So. Because I constantly have to like press buttons on the GameCube controller, and when I'm doing random encounters, it'll be less buttons I have to press. So it'll be easier to bounce between like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver random encounters. So I have a whole system in place of what I want to do. I just can't do it yet. So let's go, Trico. Come on down. Because I really miss playing my Heart Gold, Soul Silver playthrough, and I like didn't really do it that much last year. So I'd like to change that. So. Want to have like a nice rotation of like different projects that I work on. One, so I actually make progress, and two, you know, potentially finish things, right? That's the whole idea. You still sleeping? Dude, my cat is like so like she's all cuddled up on the bed. It's so cute. Nope. But the cool part though is like once we do like the potentially 7 times shiny hunting, like if it all works, we'll have all the Gen 3 starters and all the Gen 2 starters on the screen at the same time, which is going to be really cool. So you'll see Cyndaquil, Chikorita, Totodile, and then Torchic. Hang on. Mess it up. So you'll see Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, and then I keep saying Trico. I don't know. My brain's not working right now. Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil, Torchic, Trico, Mudkip. There you go. Words are hard. It'll just look cool. Like, just 6 different shiny starters and then, like, some rando Pokemon. Ideally, I'd like the fourth video game over here to be a shiny Ralts. So, like, that would be pretty sick. So, that'd be, like, the best setup. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's an idea right now, because, like, I have to get the Trico first. It's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Like Gen 2, grass, fire, water. Yeah, I definitely could do that if I want to. I probably would match them up. I'd probably make the screens try to match up as best as I can, but I probably won't be able to. Because like how this 4 times setup works, it's very much like all one screen, so can't really like set it up how I'd want to. That's okay. It's just gonna look cool no matter what, so I just have to get the Trico and then we can get that plan into motion. I'm sure my count is correct. Ooh, I messed up my count. Ooh. So is that an extra 2? Probably. Let me see. 9,064. There we go. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's just gonna be super cool once we have everything. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I need a shiny Charmander for my fire red and leaf green stuff, but my fire red and leaf green stuff, I'm actually doing a different project at the moment for those video games. So it's like an offline project. So I don't want to constantly switch the save files around. So no, for the most part, honestly, like I'm pressing the buttons on my computer. It's just sometimes like it like messes up a count, so I don't press the button like firmly enough and it doesn't like register. But it's pretty easy to figure out because every time you encounter something, it goes up by 4. So if you can't divide that number by 4, then like the count's wrong. It's really easy to like fix in my particular situation. Plus it's fun, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's my own personal fidget toy. 'Cause I just get to press the button every like 20-ish seconds. It's just kind of funny. It's a funny way of looking at it. Like my hands are always doing something, so it's very satisfying to do. The top right screen, would you consider that a +4? Well, so basically, so you have to think, so we're at 9,084, so I would go like 1, 2, 3, 4 from like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So if we get the shiny on the top right, that would be 9,086. That's how I would count it. So it just depends on like which screen gets the shiny. If we want like the correct number, because I go 1, 2, 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go top. So I go left, right, basically. We start at the top screen. That's how I do it, and you could do it however you want, but I think to me that just makes the most amount of sense. So, what's going on, Zizo? What's happening? But that only matters when we find the shiny, right? So we have like the correct number. Yeah, and that's how I do it. Yeah, that's how I plan on doing it. It's just, you know, leading up to the shiny, you know, we count by 4. Because there's, you know, all we're really doing is 4 encounters all at the same time. You know, in theory, it makes it faster. But, I mean, since I've had the 4 times setup, it hasn't really helped me, so. But I haven't had like a solid month of using it yet, so. I'm sure it'll pay off eventually, so. Because I know a lot of people have called the top left screen. Bum, bum, bum. Excuse me. So it's actually not an Umbreon chair, it's just an Umbreon hat. I just put it on the chair because it makes it look cooler. So, because I can't wear the hat anymore when I stream, because it'll, like, my headset will, like, mess up the hat. Like, it'll put wear and tear on the hat, so I just put it on my chair. So people can, like, still see the hat, right? Because it's so iconic and it's just super cool, so. Another reason why I put the Umbreon hat on my chair is to cover up the branding on my chair. Because, like, I'm not paid by the company to promote their product, and I'm well aware of, like, what being a creator does, so. That's why I purposely don't have stuff on screen that I'm not sponsored with, because I'm not giving any company free PR, so. Dude, a coughing hat sounds so sick. No, I just don't like promoting a company, because like people people don't think about it, but like it's like that subtle branding of things when like it's something's on a chair or it's on a bag or or something where like it's not like that dominant of a thing, but like if it's always there, it basically is like free promo for a company. So I'm just petty and I just cover it up so that like no company gets free promotion from me, regardless of like how many viewers I have. Because all it ever takes is any clip to go viral, and then all of a sudden like they'd be like, oh my gosh, what chair is he using? What like headset does he have? You know what I mean? But like thankfully like the headset I wear is from Logitech G, so like it is one of my like longtime sponsors I've had the privilege of working with. It's like that's a benefit. I'm just petty and like well aware of like what me doing this job really entails. So they don't really like, it's not even that. It's not even like the sponsoring stuff. It's just like there's so many people that want to live stream, and like for a lot of people that don't understand like the business, like a lot of it, you are giving companies a lot of free promotion by having their branding all over your stream. So well, you have to think about it this way. It's one of those things where it's like, I just don't want to promote a company that I don't personally work with, and like I wouldn't really recommend this chair to anybody anyway. I just have it, right? So like the chair in question is like fine, but I don't want to just give a company free PR because like literally their branding is like right here. And like they've clearly been older content of mine, but it's just like I don't know, like I don't want to give people free promo. Like if you want me to talk about your chair, like pay me. Like, because like I don't even want to make a lot of money being a creator. I just want to make enough money to survive. You know what I mean? So like, if a company wants my, whatever viewership I get, whether that's live viewership or video viewership, if they want that promotion, like pay me. If not, I'm gonna cover up your branding. Because I don't owe it to any company that I buy stuff from to give them free promotion. Like that's crazy. No, it's comfortable for the most part. But I also have like this like super foamy like memory foam thing that I also sit on. It was like a free thing I got, so yeah, it definitely is like a racing style chair. Yeah, again, I have no like problem with the company. I just don't want to give companies free promotion. Like I'm just petty like that. Because like the main focus here is like, what am I playing? Pokemon. Like this is just the Pokemon content, and I love Pokemon. That's what I love. Like, I mean, going forward now, I pretty much don't want any more sponsors. Like, I have the 2 and I'm cool with that, you know? Like, I'm tired of having to, like, end partnerships because, like, companies are, like, terrible to their employees, so... You know, like, that's why we do the multi-streaming. That's why I'm trying to build up my other channels so that, like, more of the stuff I create can bring in some type of money so I can just keep doing this as a job. So that's the whole idea. So, for example, if you want to see, like, individual shiny clips and or just random content, you can subscribe to the Clips channel. That's where we also do the vertical live streaming as well. It's another way to get notifications. I mean, you name it. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like your overall posture is definitely a thing to consider. Once upon a time, I was like somewhat offered like a chair sponsorship. Actually, I think it was like 2 different times, many years apart. But like the more recent one was like just the company itself was like terrible to like their employees. So I was like, yeah, no. Like, I don't want your chair if you don't treat the people that work for the company good. Like, that just, no, that doesn't sit well with me. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I like totally spaced out and forgot I gotta keep moving. Oops. Whoopsies. Oops. It's gonna hatch soon. Cool. Do it now. Nope. I just want my shiny Pokemon. Oh, there you go. We got a Dunsparce. Okay, that's fine. What do you got? What do you got for me? 31. So with like taking a break, I mean, we've hatched, like by the time we're done, it'll be like 35 eggs in about 4 hours. Like, that's not bad. It's like, that's basically like half of the shiny odds. So it's not too bad, I'd say. It's also just good for me to know. It's like, how many eggs do I realistically need before I start stream? Which is good. I'm just so excited for this project, you have no idea. Like, I really want to see a 3-formed Dunsparce with the Game Boy mark. Like, it sounds so awesome, so like, I just can't wait till it's like thing. Which is funny, because I still also don't have a regular 3-formed Dunsparce, but like, I've been working on it, I just don't have it yet. I think that was somebody subbing. Thanks. Again, where Where's that? Where is it? There it is, that's why. What's up, more? What's happening? Got another Dunsparce to hatch. 32. Man, I got 3 more tries today. That's all I got. Running out of time. So yeah, we're definitely gonna, like I said, go back to the Gen 6 stuff tomorrow, probably. It's been a minute since I've played an actual 3DS game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Theoretically, the Japanese video games are a little faster. The real reason why I play on 4 Japanese video games is money. Cause like, typically Japanese copies go from anywhere from like 25 to 40 bucks. And English copies are like $80 plus, so yeah. Much more affordable to get the full setup if I just get the Japanese copies, so. And like most of the time you find a really good copy of like Ruby Sapphire in good condition. Those are typically like $100+ with a working battery. So it's like, yeah. So. Still nothing. 2 more tries, man. I have no problem playing it in Japanese because I can figure my way around playing it. So that doesn't really bother me. Plus, if I'm really struggling, like we have like translation apps we can use to like, you know, try and figure out stuff if I'm like super unclear of what I need to do. So. Yeah, and a decent chunk of my Japanese Pokemon games is from Retro Island Gaming anyway, so if you're looking for, you know, Japanese Pokemon games, they got them, so. Hashtag sponsored. Wow, a practical sponsorship. Wow. Crazy. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, Dunsparce, number 34. Is it really going to be the last one? Is that how it's going to work? Going to be the last one for the day? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, for the most part, like I've played so much Pokemon, I just kind of know what to do and like what Pokemon moves do what. And it's really easy to like figure things out with like just Googling stuff too. So, what's going on, Joey? So, there's a will, there's a way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super disappointed in this Trico. I'm more surprised that there was no Poochyena today. That's like so surprising to me. Yeah. Just a lot of life stuff happened in January, so back to a pretty regular streaming schedule. All right, let me check one more time here. Okay, Dunsparce. All right, the final one. Yeah, 3 hours and 40 minutes to hatch 35 Dunsparce eggs. Pretty crazy. No sparkles, man. Oof. That is brutal. So I put that in my notes. So we got 35 eggs. 3 hours, 40 minutes. Cool. Good stuff to know. Good stuff to know. The fun part is I get to transfer the stuff after stream today, and I get to see if I have a 3-segment regular to Dunsparce. Oh, I love it. I love the Dunsparce. I think it's great. I know a lot of people are disappointed in it, but I love it. So. Alright, so let me change the box. Yeah, change to box 5. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when you transfer it over, it has the same evolutionary chances. Because it doesn't roll for the Dunsparce until you like it's in the video game, basically. Like when you evolve it is when it like does the check. I do have the Shiny Amorous. I do. I don't have the clip for it now. I haven't made the clip, but the VOD's still up from the other day, so. Yeah, I'm gonna post it eventually. I have like 2 different videos I'm making for that. One is like just the really simple explanation of like how it works, and then the other video is gonna be like showing every Pokemon so people can get like a general idea of how to like catch everything. So I just like haven't worked on the video. I've been too busy collecting Dunsparce eggs, which takes forever. Like, this is a brand new save file, and I've already put 12 hours and 36 minutes into the save file. Like, it's pretty insane. So much Pokemon. Alright. Let me check a couple more Tricos and call it a day. Because that was the whole point of me doing it live on stream for the Shiny Enamorous, is so I can like take all that footage and like trim it down so I can show people like exactly like how I found each Pokemon for the Pokedex. But like that video will take a lot longer than just posting the simple like, here's the shiny, right? So that's why it's nice to have like my clips channel, because I can just post like the actual shiny like in a really quick video, and then like the main channel gets the really good stuff, like the really complicated videos, right? Let's make just like 2 more times. Or come on, Trico, please. No. Boo. Alright, survey says no Poochyena and no Trico today. Dude, nothing. No sparkles for Steve. What a bummer. Super sad. Well, that's pretty much everything I want to do today. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Yeah, so like I said, we'll go back to X and Y tomorrow. We're gonna obviously, you know, see what happens when we do some shiny hunting in Pokemon X and Y, which will be really cool. And then Sunday kind of depends, because obviously the top donator of the week gets to pick what we do on Sunday. So if we get a top donator by the end of tomorrow, whoever they are, they get to pick what we do. So let me see who is streaming, if anybody I know is doing their thing tonight. Let me find out. Who's on the Twitch side of things, anybody? Thanks forever. Thanks for lurking today. I'm gonna be using Omega Ruby tomorrow. Sick. Oh, hang on. Oh, Rozo's doing some streaming today. Cool. I'll send for the Twitch peeps. I will send you over to Rozo. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for watching today. Obviously, if we didn't find anything, but hopefully tomorrow when we play some Gen 6 Pokemon, that'll change. So until then, I'll see you later. Be good, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.